Good morning, good morning. Happy Friday. I'm like, what day is it? Okay, so just connecting, seeing how you're doing. I hope you're having a good time with just taking care of yourself. And I really want to thank you guys for being here with me. Whenever I've gone through this, as far as just cleaning up any habit I find myself getting into, and now I don't usually talk about it very much. Occasionally I share it with my weight loss clients and, give them support and help them to know that it's okay. We go through, stuff that comes up. But oftentimes in the midst of it, I was acknowledging yesterday and today that there is a small feeling of shame, of sharing with you that I am struggling and sharing with you being open and being vulnerable. When it's something that I help others with, there's part of my mind that says, well, why do you struggle? And I just wanted to acknowledge that, because that may even be something that comes up for you, and to give ourselves permission. Why do you struggle? Because we're human, because food is good, and because sometimes we've learned in our life the way to help ourselves is to feel, the way to feel better is through food. Sometimes we did it because that's what family did together. Sometimes we did it because it was told to us to clean our plates. And sometimes we did it or do it because it's just a feeling of comfort. Or sometimes in my cases, I get this anxiety in my jaw and I just want to chew or bite. And there could be multiple reasons. So it's important to give yourself some space and not judgment. So I wanted to share that with you. So just breathe in for a moment with me. Just breathe in love into this body that's holding you together, that's keeping your skeleton in place, that's keeping your organs in place, not letting them spill out all over the floor. So just breathe in gratitude into this body. This body that, because it helps you to feel, you can reach out and touch your loved ones. You can reach out and touch a cold tomato and touch the wood on a knife and touch the different textures and experience. These are wet. And feel the wet. It just helps you to experience. It helps you to see as you're seeing me, or if you're not seeing me, you're hearing me. It helps you to catch the vibration of my energy and know that I'm sending love and care and connection. Your body's doing all of that for you. And it's important to notice that it's taking care of you sometimes when we aren't taking care of it. It's helped you even if you didn't get it enough sleep. It's helped you if you didn't get it enough food. It's helped you if you didn't get it enough water. So allowing yourself to take care is so, so, so important. Okay, so this morning, day 2, just a couple things I wanted to share with you to help. I have to yawn. Sorry. It's not because you're boring, it's just because I'm still a little sleepy. So this morning, I'm going to start with my avocado. Now, normally I don't have as big of an avocado. These are from a friend and their tree. Normally I have an avocado that's, just the small ones from the store. I think they call them the Haas avocados. And I usually will eat one of those, where this is about the same size as one of those. There's a little bit of browning, but I'm just going to scoop that off and then eat the rest of it like a bowl. I like it like that. And I'm going to cut myself some slices of tomato. And so I just wanted to share that with you. And then how did it work yesterday as far as using the trim tea? Actually, I wasn't really super hungry. I didn't really super crave. That was the trim tea. So whenever I felt like that craving to get up, which is really a craving to find satisfaction and to move away from what it is I need to do, that task that's uncomfortable, I had this. And so I put it into 2 cups. They are about 16-ounce cups. So this one little packet had me something to drink all day. Then also what I did, and I didn't share this with you, is I didn't do this yesterday, but I have it as an option. Turn down actually calms down the body, and it's really good to take before bed. And if you don't, because it's about 6 ounces of water that you drink with it. 8 ounces, sorry, 8 ounces of water that you drink with it, it's a good idea to do it like a hour and a half before bed, so that way you're kind of cleared out of the liquid by the time you go to bed. And for me, it helps me fall asleep. For some people, it just helps them relax. So it just depends on how it impacts you. But that's really helpful because it's made with fruit, and so it has a little bit of sweetness to it. And it's like about 2 grapes of fruit, so it's still healthy for you, and low sugar, so it's great for diabetic, or in my case, just sensitive to sugars, which is very frustrating because I like sugars. But hey, that's part of what I'm doing with you here. What I notice is there's different things that I like. If they're more sugary in a meal, then I want more. And so if I put in less sugar, then I want less. So those are some things. And now, although this is what I'm having for breakfast, and I'll have this for lunch and then add some soup with it. That was wet as well. Ew. It's wet and avocado-y. Tomorrow, I'm going to be adding in the Quaker oats. And I'm not sure if I'm going to add just fruit or also a dab of honey. I'm going to try to not do as much sugar, but you guys can do whatever works best for you. And then I also promised that I would share with you these meal plans. These are free meal plans. You can get them on my website, tlsslim.com/tworkman. And if you need me to text it to you, just let me know. You can text me 954-657-3407. Now, not to be confusing, there's different meal plans. So getting started, there's the 7-day detox, and that's a bit more of what I'm doing this week. And you can detox with the products. There's actually curcumin that's supportive, and there's it's the oxygenated. It gives you more oxygen in your body and cleanses you out. There's the daily essentials. I'll show you those in a minute. And then there's the meal plan, which it's really just about the food you're already buying. The idea is to get you into thinking about how it is you're eating. And the more you put your mindset onto things, which is all that I'm doing. I was not in the mindset until now. I was like, no, I don't want to do it. I'm not ready. And so I had to wait until I was ready. And the same for you. That's why I do this kind of support and this kind of support. And then I do the coaching for the mindset kind of support. Because if you're not ready in your mind, you could try to do this all day long. But when you have a bad day, what are you going to do? You're going to go right to what you know. So this now gives you a new knowing, so you can practice this as well. And then also we practice retraining the mind, which is part of what I'll be sharing with you tomorrow. So the best way to explain it is we always practice self-hypnosis. We've been doing it since we were little. So basically self-programming. We've been practicing it. So if our family says, you better eat what's on your plate, guess what we record? I better eat what's on my plate. And guess what? This is a small plate. You can see the tomato pretty much takes up half of it. Most plates are way bigger. This is a salad plate. And I just like to use the smaller plates because it helps me keep in mind the proportioning. So if you have in mind, I have to clean my plate, and then you're not keeping an eye on how much you're putting on your plate, then you have already created a self-sabotage, a mind training that's going to screw you over. And so it's important to take a look at what beliefs we have, what training we have, so then we can begin to shift it. And the way I like to explain it, like a tennis player or a golf player or a football player or even a chess player. You're so focused on playing the game. It's really tough to see if that player, that your opponent is doing a certain thing. Now you might, when you're focused on their move, but what if they're looking somewhere else? You know, what if they're doing some really deep meditation while they're in the midst of this? Or what if they're looking at clues from other things that you're missing? So a coach out here, they can see the whole thing. And so that's why I'm an anxiety coach, a relationship coach, helping people to become more aware of what their emotions mean, more aware of what their thoughts are creating, more aware of what they're programming within themselves, and giving you different tools outside of yourself as well as tools within yourself to take it on, to help you get to the place where your mindset is on, baby. And so that's what I'm here for. So we're going to do that tomorrow. Little baby steps. Today you can take a look at the meal plan.